We're doing it now.
We're recording now.
We're doing it now.
How's it going, everybody? Welcome in to watching, and Joseph just ruined the whole entire intro. Thanks a lot, Joseph.
Just like Joseph.
Anyways, welcome in, everybody. This is the Great Nerdcast. I'm your host, Logan, or Commander Norm, and my co-host, Joseph, or Reaper Gaming. Say hi, Joseph. I'm not sure if he said hi or not. He was way too quiet.
Said hi.
Okay, good. And our guest for today is a great friend of ours, Lane. Yeah, see, Joseph, that's how you do
it. It's almost like I have experience with entertaining.
Should I say this is bullshit?
Don't start referencing Brickleberry. Do not. We don't need this.
What if
Brickleberry? That's Paradise PD.
What if I start referencing Beavis and Butthead? Is that better?
What are you going to do? Say, I'm Corin Julio. I need TP for my bunghole?
Get out of my bunghole. Get out of my freaking head.
Get out of my head.
There's TP for my TP.
Get out of my head! Get out of my head!
Get out of my head, man! Get out of my head! Get out of my head!
It's already been derailed. I love this. Never not this.
Okay, so the topics for today is we have no topic. No, I'm joking. We have some stuff that we were wanting to talk about. One of the things that we were wanting to talk about is stuff on Steam, Call of Duty, and kind of whatever.
Yay.
Yeah. Boo, you suck.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks. Oh, you remember how I made
a bunch of different topics going on today. We're going to be going around, talking about different things. Some of the stuff that we're going to be talking about is, like I had mentioned, the Steam, the different stuff that Steam has been putting out. Like the new controller, the Steam Machine, the new VR headset.
The Steam that
going
comes
into
out
Call of Duty, and how that's maybe affecting everything with the whole entire Activision. We're going to be talking about a bunch of shit. So, before we start the whole entire thing, have you guys been playing any new games recently?
I played a little bit of Enshrouded.
Ooh,
nice.
I still haven't bought that yet.
I played a little bit of Dispatched and started playing a little bit of Street Fighter again.
Which one? Was it the most recent one, or was it Street Fighter 5?
Yeah, Street Fighter 5. I've been playing that a little bit.
Street Fighter's not really new.
What was that?
It's not really new, but it's new to you.
Hey, I like fighting games. Fuck off.
I've been playing a few different things. I've been playing, obviously, Battlefield 6, because it's a damn good game. Dispatch, because I've been playing Dispatch on and off, and then the new Vampire Masquerade Bloodlines 2.
How is that?
Oh, so freaking good. And as a fan of both the tabletop and Clan of the Sombra, being able to play that clan without modding an unstable game like you had to for the original Bloodlines, which came out in 2004, so I've been waiting to be able to just play La Sombra unrestrained for like 20 years, effectively. Oh, it's so good.
How are you liking Dispatch so far? And also, who did you go for?
I'm going for Invisigal, actually, and I've been enjoying it a lot.
Smart choice. Best choice, in my opinion.
And I'm trying
to... most canon.
I think it is the canon route, isn't it? Or isn't that... No, that's Blonde Blazer.
I know. I believe that the canon route would probably be Invisigal, because the reason why I say that is because I'm going to be completely honest. People can say this on more than one occasion towards my end. I don't care.
Well, I was
At the
saying,
beginning,
'cause, like,
Blonde
it
Blazer
depends
has
on-
given me way too many red flags on that fucking game.
Well, I was gonna say it depends on how you define canon ending, because like the way I see it is the canon choices that get made are the ones that automatically get chosen when you let the timer run out, for example. And when you
Yeah.
follow that route, if you only ever let the timer run out, you get you end up going for Blonde Blazer at the end. And then you cut like, so there's a few other things I want to say for regards to spoilers, but,
Chase.
yeah. Yes, Chase.
I-
Chase, my boy. When I'm playing it,
He
though, I'm
lives.
trying to... No, I know.
You can't fuck with my emotions like that, man.
Yes, I can, and I will.
No.
I have loved for Dispatch the incredible like divide that has come up before the last few episodes came out, when Chase had his little episode that he does at the end of the previous patch when it was released. Everyone went so hard in two different camps. And you either saw the Punisher side come out in everyone, or you saw the Superman, like the classic Superman route come out. And both of those camps is talking so much shit to each other. It's so funny. That's actually my question. Which of that side do you guys fall onto?
That's more of
Chase.
Logan's territory.
I was upset that Chase ended up getting put into a coma. He was my boy. He was my man. He was my dude. Yeah. And I hated the fact that he ended up practically dying. He got put himself inside a coma.
Yeah, understandable.
You stop crying, you big baby. It's just
So-
a video game character.
So if I was to ask what you ended up doing with Shroud, obviously spoilers, if you got that far.
I killed him.
What about you, Joseph?
I haven't played the game.
Oh, you haven't played it all. Okay.
Oh, yeah, no, I've seen gameplay of it and all that, but I've never played it yet. That's why I said this is more Logan's territory.
Gotcha.
I plan on. Then I played it again. Then I let him live. But then the last one, I ended up essentially. I played the ending a few times because I had played it a few times. Mm-hmm. One of the first things I did, I ended up killing him. Hands down, he deserved it. I'm going to be completely honest. The character Shroud deserved it.
Yeah, I won't deny he deserved to die. He's killed your dad. He's nearly killed Chase. He almost kills your love interest, depending on who it is at the time. And, almost kills Beef, which that alone makes people want to kill him. Like, hands down.
Yeah, exactly. He went to toss
He held that poor boy
off the freaking roof. He was going to be planning on tossing that right there told me to throw hands. I don't care. That's my boy. That's my dog. No one harms Beef.
Not Beef.
No one harms my corgi little friend Beef.
So I haven't finished the game yet, but I do plan on letting him live on my first playthrough. Because I am a big fan and hold to the ideals of the classic style of heroes where it may be easier, it may be justified, but I should not be judge, jury, and executioner no matter how much I want to kill him and how much justified I may be in killing them. So I plan on letting him live.
Punisher.
Well, I'm not sure. That depends on how... Sorry, go ahead.
No, well, yeah, because like, if I make the right choices enough to where it doesn't matter whether or not to choose, and I do get to actually let him live or not, I do plan to let him live. If I do another playthrough, I'll probably just kill him just to see how it goes,
Yeah.
But it's hard not to know because spoilers on YouTube is everywhere, no matter what the game is. If it's popular in any way, you cannot avoid spoilers for anything these days.
Yeah.
The game is very popular.
Mm-hmm.
It is, and I believe that it got nominated in the actual...
It got nominated for Game of the Year.
Yeah.
And then Best Storytelling, I believe.
It was Best Storytelling. I want to say it didn't get nominated, but I want to say it was almost nominated for a third category. I could be wrong about that, but I had seen something about it.
Black Ops 7 Game of the Year? What? No, I'm just kidding.
You're funny.
You're funny, buddy.
Game of the Year for the worst game ever? How about that?
Oh, have they tried to get the nomination for Labor of Love, even though it's only been out, like, what? Month, at best?
Battlefield 6?
No, Black Ops 7.
Well,
Oh my
here's the
God.
other question. Here's the other question. Doesn't Call of Duty usually, like, okay, yeah, they have a rough start at first, like, say, for a month or two or a few months, and then they fix the whole entire issues months later?
So it's not
No,
even.
that's not the
There's
norm.
no
That's
issues
the
with the
recent-
game.
That's the recent norm. I wouldn't say that's the norm. That's just been the trend with the last, honestly, only really the last 2 or 3 Call of Duties. 2019 was stable and fun and had no real major problems. It got bugs later on, but that was mostly because it was tying into other games that were buggy. 2019
22
remake
was
Modern Warfare was
alright.
fine. Modern Warfare 2 didn't really have any bugs or major issues. Modern Warfare 3 didn't really either. You know what I mean? It just wasn't a very polished game. Black Ops 6 was also more or less stable, you know.
Yeah, but once you hit Black Ops 7, there wasn't really bugs. It was this time around. It was the gameplay.
Gameplay's terrible. Campaign is horrendous.
Who wants to fight a Godzilla-sized Harper?
Or a Resident Evil Poison Ivy kaiju of woods.
Demigorgon.
Yeah. But it's not even that. It's like the actual story, like the calling cards are clearly AI art, so that's one problem. And I would not be surprised if the actual campaign story was written by AI, because that's how nonsensical the campaign is. And that's not getting into the fact that it's an online campaign that forces you to squad up.
Yeah, you have to, unless you turn off squad. But even when you're playing by yourself, you can't even pause the freaking game.
Not only that, but there's no difficulty to tweak. And it doesn't tweak itself depending on your squad if you're solo. And unlike other online campaign games, it doesn't even give you the courtesy of having AI bots to play with to help with the difficulty. That doesn't get adjusted depending on your squad size. Now, I will say the cool thing about the campaign for Black Ops 7 is it does affect the well, no, not even that. I wouldn't even say that. But is that it's when you do play the online campaign, it does translate to like XP and weapon progression and other stuff for the actual multiplayer Warzone and all that. That's cool. But like in my opinion, that's the only silver lining in the entire Black Ops 7 campaign.
I think the end game mode, the 32 PvE, actually was not bad. It's relatively pretty easy.
Yeah.
And that gives you a feel of it as like if you're playing DMZ from Modern Warfare 2. That literally is what you get the feel of.
Yeah, and that is cool. But at the same time, it's like the AI enemy. I saw someone else bring this up, because I haven't played Black Ops 7. I didn't even bother installing it. I was not interested to begin with, much less when it did come out and I saw the crap that it was. And this is a trend that I've been saying that I've not enjoyed for Call of Duty with the most recent games, whether it's and not so much Modern Warfare 1, kind of with Modern Warfare 2, but especially with Modern Warfare 3 and on. And Black Ops Cold War and on. The game itself, especially when it comes to multiplayer and the Battle Royale, the skins and all the stupid shit, it no longer feels like COD how we knew it back in the original Modern Warfare series, the World at War, the original Black Ops 1 and 2. It
feels like Fortnite reskinned.
It does. And I had seen this guy, I forget which YouTuber it was, but he basically said, at this point, all of us older COD players who have been playing COD since the beginning, Microsoft, Activision, and these developers have made an active choice to no longer cater to their core audience. They're catering to kids younger than us. Mind you, I'm only 26. I'm not that old. But
they're catering to people who are like 13.
Not even that, like 9 and 10. Well, the people who have no attention span are obsessed with buying the latest, stupidest skin with their dad's credit card and all this shit. And
Granted,
because
for
of
spending
that,
900 bucks.
mhm. And that's not getting into how sweaty and stupid the game is, because the movement for Call of Duty Black Ops 7 and just Black Ops for the last, or even
Isn't
Black
it
Ops,
called Omni Movement?
Omni movement, but it's like, I didn't, like, so if I was to go back to Black Ops 3, I didn't particularly enjoy the wall jumping mechanics to begin with. It wasn't like I couldn't do it, I just wasn't fond of it. Because that was when I was like, this isn't really Call of Duty for me. Because I remember playing the original Call of Duty 3, Call of Duty 2, all these different, like, old World War II Call of Duties where, like, you couldn't even run in most of these, you know what I mean? And that was when like in Call of Duty 3, you could get in like a Sherman or a Panzer. Call of Duty used to have vehicles back in this day. In multiplayer.
Well, I mean, in the new ones, they do have vehicles, but you can't use a whole lot of them.
And then to go into, no, you can't. You can really only can use like a Jeep or like a transport that has a MG on it. You can't get into any jets. You can't get into any real tanks.
VTOL.
Yeah, nothing like that. But my point is that Call of Duty has stopped catering to the core of its fan base that built it.
Yeah.
It's just not what it is anymore. Which they're a free market company. They're in a free market society. They can do what they want. However, what I can't stand is them taking our beloved characters like Frank Woods and turning him to a Demogorgon Poison Ivy, or Harper and another beloved character from Black Ops 2, and just the story itself makes no sense. The multiplayer, I mean, and mind you, I can handle my own. I mean, you guys have played Call of Duty with me over the years. I can handle my own with the movement, even if I'm not that great at it. But it's like it annoys the shit out of me that I can slide backwards when I'm running forwards at full speed. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but see, this is coming from a person from my point of view where I don't really play Call of Duty that often, and I still see the whole entire thing that it's kind of gone downhill on it.
Mm.
I'm more of a Halo player. Like, if I had to choose from Call of Duty and Halo, I would definitely choose Halo far more often.
Same.
Yeah.
Especially these days.
Let's go to someone who actually had played the game. I can confirm the game is shit.
Yeah.
The game is ass.
The amount of times I've seen clips of people using a gun, and I had seen people take 2 or 3 rounds, died almost instantly from those 2 or 3 rounds, and then their body flies up in the air and then slams into the corner as they're running away. Like, why is the guns that stupidly broken strong?
The game definitely does not sound very polished.
It is not.
Sorry,
it has no Call of Duty multiplayer has been balanced or polished, in my opinion, in the last few years. But
yeah, this Call of Duty multiplayer completely unbalanced. The weapons are so overpowering to where you walk in a straight line, you all of a sudden see a guy off to the side. It's like, oh shit, hey, there's a guy there, and then you just get fucking shot instantaneously.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't even have any time to react.
No. And mind you, that's the thing where it comes to games. Like, there are games out there, first-person shooters particularly, where reaction time matters and whoever gets the first shot tends to win. But that's the games like Rainbow Six Siege. You're not meant to be a bullet sponge. But in Call of Duty, they want it both ways. They want you to be able to be a bullet sponge, but they also have these stupidly powerful guns where even if you get the first shot off, if someone has sweated 1,000 hours in the game in the last 24 hours, they have these stupid freaking attachments that make the gun in this new meta stuff that Call of Duty loves to do. Where they introduce, and it's not like the meta lasts that long either, mind you, but so this new gun that everyone's using that you haven't even unlocked yet because, let's say you're like me, you're working a 9 to 5 or 9 to 6 is where it's like these days. I get home, I only have like 2 or 3 hours to play a game. I don't have the time to brute my way through this one specific gun path to get all these attachments to make it like that. And even if you get it there, you have to know how to tweak it in this very, very fine-tuned way to where it's unbeatable. And then like 2 weeks later, a new skin pack will be released, and that gun not only dwarfs that, it makes it look like it's a pea shooter, and it just breaks the whole balance of the game. and then everyone's using that gun because all the people are only playing the game and they get that gun, and now you have to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So in terms of balancing, it's impossible to balance a game like that where you're constantly introducing a new gun every 2 seconds that breaks the entire balance in that moment.
So one of the things I can say that they did a really okay, and I can't say like 100% okay, but they did an okay job with the zombie mode.
Mm.
They did an okay job with it.
I heard that the story is actually not that bad on the zombie, nor is the gameplay
It's
that
not.
much.
It's actually not that bad. Now, there's some news going around. I don't know if it's 100% certain, but a very trusted source I saw it from, Call of Duty tanked so bad this year with Black Ops 7 that it lost 87% of its player base in the first week. That is a record for games to lose that much in that amount of time. And the sad part is that Activision lost so much revenue from the sales on this game that there's a possibility that they're even stating that they might have to cancel any further production for Call of Duty games.
Well, in my opinion, that would honestly probably be the thing that could save Call of Duty. Because one of the things that, I mean, and other people, I'm by no means the first to say this, pumping out a new Call of Duty every year, and
It's ridiculous.
it's stupid. And that doesn't have to be for Call of Duty. Whether it's every year or on the same similar time frame where you have to have a brand new product ready to go with all these features and all this crap in it. And then you're also trying to tie every single product you make into one bundle. And that's not even getting into the storage issue. It's just a matter of how are you supposed to balance a game? Because this is one of my reasons why I think Call of Duty can never be balanced. Is you have, for Call of Duty, you have Modern Warfare 1, Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops Cold War, Black Ops 6, Black Ops 7, a Vanguard was there for a while too, if I recall correctly. And then you have all these, what was that, 8, 9, 10 games? All bundled together, each with their own maps, each with their own maps, each with their own guns, each with their own attachments. That, honestly, in each game works differently. Like the gunsmith system for the Modern Warfare series is not the same as Black Ops.
It's not. And what's the funny part is that when you download all the games into one
Which you
file, it's like not anymore.
It's almost 1,000 gigs.
It's about 400 and something gigabytes if you download every single Call of Duty that is required or that is in the pack.
Mm-hmm.
But they did manage to make it to where now you can choose what you can add and what you can't add. So if you don't want the campaign mode, you can completely remove the campaign mode from your files.
Oh yeah, I removed the part of the game that's like 1 gigabyte.
That kind of makes me think of Halo: The Master Chief Collection, where like, yeah, you can have all the Halo games installed in one section. Granted, first you need to download the entire game first before you can uninstall like whatever parts of the game that you want installed and what's uninstalled. Like the campaigns for Halo though is the main priority of this, like the actual game portion of it.
Primarily what it's for.
Yeah, and nowadays with this, with the Call of Duties, when you go to hit download and it starts to do the download process, you can go in and change what you want to install, which is nice. You can download only the campaign if you just want to play the campaign.
Yeah.
But their revenue got so low that they mentioned that there's a possibility that this might be the final Call of Duty game that they make. And I kind of sat back and said, you know what?
That's probably a good thing.
Maybe they should take a step back and actually,
They need to go back to basics, in my opinion. But that being said, it's less of a problem of like balancing and stuff. It is just more a case of quality of the game. Even for these young kids. I mean, how many times are you watching clips of where these kids are in there and they're getting pissed and screaming and raging and other things where they're not enjoying the game as much as they used to. You know what I mean? Because of terrible balancing and stuff. Going back kind of a little bit to the whole storage thing with the Call of Duty is, well, I would agree all those games are optional. But where I was getting back to where the balancing thing is that, and why it ties to what I was saying now is, yes, you can only install certain portions of certain files, but if you want to be competitive in, say, multiplayer or Warzone, you need all those files, at least for the multiplayer and the guns and stuff from all of the games, to be competitive to be able to perform decently. Not even great, decently, because the meta gun for that moment might be an older gun that they just reworked that requires the files from that specific game. You see what I mean?
My brain just a little fried, but also my mouth just dropped.
But like,
I'm kind of playing the zombie mode currently while we're talking.
Yeah, that sounds about right. But
I got the Reagan Mark II.
But speaking of zombies, that's another thing that I feel has suffered because of the constant push to have a new Call of Duty, whether it's Modern Warfare, Black Ops, or whatever. Obviously, this ties more to Black Ops, but when you have to push a product like that every year, the zombies have suffered. Like, when Cold War came out, there was a decent amount of stuff to do for zombies, but it wasn't what we were used to. Whether it was Black Ops 4, Black Ops 3, 2, 1, World at War. And granted, a little less the older you get, obviously, because World at War was the first one. But there was a whole storyline that was being threaded together, constant maps, tons of stuff to do, different versions of the same map. But when you get to Cold War, Black Ops 6, and especially Black Ops 6, like, there was almost nothing that was done with zombies. Like,
the only thing that was done was a directed mode where it will help you complete the Easter egg.
Mm-hmm. Which, in my opinion, it was a good thing, because especially when you get to Black Ops 3 and 4 zombies, the Easter eggs were so fucking complicated and so stupid. Now, granted, they were fun to do, and they unlocked cool stuff. But doing them was stupid, because you had to do so much random shit that was like, what am I doing? And if you screwed up one single moment, you had to redo the whole thing, much less restart the whole round. And mind you, that's while fighting all the zombies and all the other stuff. Still was cool. You felt accomplished when you did it. But, like, almost no one would have been able to figure those out on their own unless they looked up guides like most of us would do growing up, you know.
I mean,
being the kids that we were.
I mean, back in the day, guides used to be in actual, like, books and stores. I remember picking up guides for specific games over, like, at GameStop, or when this used to be a thing where we lived at. They used to have a place called Game Crazy, which was at the Hollywood Video store right across the street. Well, not even right across the street. It was right in the same parking lot as Walmart, but ended up, like, falling out of business.
Didn't Blockbuster go in there for a little bit?
No. No. That was on the other side of town. That was over by my work.
Oh, okay. That's where Chase is at now, huh? That's where the Hollywood Video is?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
But I don't want it to be like, oh, we're older gamers, quote unquote older gamers. We're not that old, but still.
I mean, I'm 27. I'm probably the oldest one here between the two of you, and even then, I'm not that much older.
No, but my point is, like,
you're older by a couple of months, but you and I are the same age.
But what I'm saying is, we're not like the older eras of gamers, where like we're
not like 40,
39, you know, we're in that
30.
I know, but I'm saying is the older generations of gamers that were older than us, but still experienced the same stuff that we did, you know. But we were on the younger side when that stuff came out, you know. Arguably shouldn't have been playing the games because we were so young, but that's a different thing.
Oh, yeah. I remember playing Halo with my brother when I was like 5, and he was 13.
Exactly.
What's so funny is people always ask me, like, oh, do you play Fortnite? I go, no, that's a game's for kids. Like, that's not even a good game. It
doesn't appeal to me. It's not a good game in my opinion. It never appealed to me. But
now we can definitely talk about a definite good game that got nominated for Game of the Year.
But before we move on, I just want to make this final point about Call of Duty it needs and it doesn't have to totally abandon the young audience it's seeking to provide for. But even for them, if they want to make money, because who's going to be the ones actually buying the game? It's their parents, it's their older siblings, it's, our age people. And if they want us to be wanting to shell out $70, $80 a game for their games,
give us something for it.
Yeah, because it's not, like, when we buy these games, we don't just want our younger nephews or younger kids, depending who you are, whatever, to play it. We also want to have a chance to play it and get some enjoyment out of it. Whether we want to sweat it out, or, and mind you, there's another thing that annoys me, having a private lobby is so stupid to try to get to work. But they have to go back to basics to kind of like I would say they should take a 5 or 10 year break, somewhere around there. Just take a step back, look
what Battlefield did.
Exactly. That was where I was trying to get the segue to. Of all companies too, it's EA and Battlefield that
EA came out of freaking nowhere, said, hey, guess what? We got a new game coming out this year. It's called Battlefield 6. And they're all like, it's probably going to be one of the best games out of the whole year. And sure as shit, I played the beta, and I had very little expectations for it, only because Battlefield 2042 sucked.
2042 sucked. There hasn't been it has gotten better.
It's gotten better. It has.
It has.
We're not 2042 now.
But when you compare it to how it launched and the recent direction of all games, much less big titles and AAA games like Call of Duty, Battlefield, and all these others, no one expected a AAA game studio, much less, again, EA Studios, of all studios, to be able to make a game that felt like old Battlefield.
Well, do you know what EA's original game?
Spider-Man.
Sorry, no, EA's original game that was competing with Call of Duty back in the day was Medal of Honor.
Mm-hmm. Medal of Honor. And it competed for a good long while.
Yeah, it's just the Medal of Honor Warfighter. I think it fell apart because nobody really played it, and so they just stopped making it until they made the VR one for the Steam.
Yeah, didn't it come out in 2016, 17? Or was it earlier?
19 or 20, I think.
Something like that.
I never really played much of Medal of Honor.
I played Medal of Honor
Rising Sun.
That was a good game. Rising Sun, that was on PS2.
Medal of Honor was nice.
Even then, I haven't even played it much. Even though I got majority of the games because I got them on like a major sale.
Battlefield 6, though, was nominated for Game of the Year.
For good reason. And all you have to do is look at the sales. And everyone's all like, oh, the sales. But like on Steam alone, the sales ratio from just Steam players to Call of Duty Steam players was like a factor of like 30. And again, I am being facetious and hyperbolic, but like, I think what I had seen was the Call of Duty numbers were like somewhere around 70,000 players just on Steam, where Battlefield 6's was like 10 times that at like 700, almost 800,000 people on just Steam. On
Call of Duty
Steam.
Lost 87% of their player base, while Battlefield gained like 20 to 30% after.
Mm-hmm. And go ahead.
They came out with a game mode that's free for everyone to play.
Red Sec. In a month.
Sec.
It's only been out for a month.
In a month of the game's launch, they already came out with a freaking
battle royale that is eating Warzone's lunch.
Yeah, because it's actually very well balanced.
Yeah, and this is the thing too, is where there are people who have complained, but I think it's just a very loud vocal minority, because like anyone who's actually playing the game doesn't do this. Because this is the thing Battlefield did. There's no meta gun build. And even if there was, your ultra-powered rifle that you tweak to the maximum doesn't do you shit against an Abrams or an F-22. Right? Or, let's say you are racking up a decent amount of kills because you're sitting in this one corner of a building. racking up kills and holding an objective. Well, guess what? I'm just gonna run my Bradley through your building and run you over.
Oh yeah, they brought back the fucking building destruction
mechanics. Yes, they've returned to form, which is what we were kind of harping on for Call of Duty needing to do. EA did that in how long has it been since 2042? 3 years? 2 years?
Like 3 or 4 years.
Yeah. And they returned to form. They've gained a bunch of players. They've outperformed, outsold, and they're keeping their player base. They're maintaining it. And not only are they maintaining it, they are actively...
They're listening.
They're listening. They're knocking out cheaters left and right. Even the community, when they find a cheaters, whether it's on their team or not, are bullying the shit out of cheaters. And Battlefield is actively praising people for doing it. It's a balanced game. Hackers aren't an issue. Even on private servers, mind you. Like private servers that are made by the community don't have that problem.
Shoot, I'm looking on Battlefield 6 right now. I'm looking at the recommended graphics and everything just on the game.
Computer
itself.
would be able to run it.
Yeah, that's another thing.
Computer would be able to run it.
That's another thing. When it comes to running the game, you don't need an NVIDIA 50 series graphics card, the highest end processor. You don't need a $50,000 PC to play the game. Or a brand new Series X. You know what I mean? You don't need...
Right now, dude, sorry, changing this late topic for a brief moment. So
how much is it right now?
Black Friday sale or like anything like that, you can get a 50 series gaming computer for like $800 right now.
Mm-hmm. And Battlefield 6
how much is Battlefield 6 right now?
$50. It's actually about 60. It's $59.49.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I can probably use my $50 gift card I have on it. I just need another 10.
Yeah,
I'll probably just buy it tomorrow.
But that's the thing, is that the EA turned around. Again, this is the same EA with the microtransaction bullshit from Battlefront 2.
Yeah, they still have the microtransactions because that's how they're going to make money even after the game gets released.
Yes, they do, and it's there in Battlefield 6. However, you're not going to. It's different. It fits the theme. It's not. You don't have
pay to win.
Well, but you also don't have Messi rocking up on you with an M4 that's been tweaked to like a freaking crackhead honey badger that's going to run your fade with Beavis from Beavis and Butthead next to him in a squad, an American Dad, and some fucking you don't have Homelander next to him, all running your fade in a squad.
How about a Nicki Minaj with a fucking skin-tight pink suit?
Mm-hmm. Or you're not, when you get killed, you're not going to burst into a bunch of pink pixelated cubes. Which also is another reason why Call of Duty sometimes has issues with running things, because it's running all these different effects that you may not even have, but it's forced upon you because
the slightest color to a different skin on Battlefield got judged so hard.
Mm-hmm. Well, why is that? It's not that just because it was just the community being stupid. It's because
Black Ops or Call of Duty has done that. And they're all like, hey, you know what? We don't like that. Can you take that away?
Mm-hmm. And they listened. But none of that. But why is that such an issue? Because you had skins in Call of Duty, like the Black Noir skin, where if you're in a dark corner, you physically cannot be seen. You literally can't be seen. Which was a whole new meta thing that people were doing to get an edge on other people. The fact that a paid-for skin can make you practically invisible.
Like that, what was it, the Rose?
Yeah.
Was it Rose in Modern Warfare? It was like the blacked out girl.
Mm-hmm.
And when you used her, you were blind, you're not blind, but people were blind on seeing you in the corners.
Mm-hmm.
And then they had to go in and change the frickin' color of the suit from black to a gray.
Yeah. And even then, it only helped so much. It was
that was the first time that Call of Duty really listened to their players.
And even then, it wasn't like they just fixed it. They just said, it's a little less darker now. That's good enough, right? And that's
Battlefield like this. They had like a light green like skin for one of their characters, and someone posted a comment saying, "Oh, what the hell is this? Like, this is not what we wanted." And then they went in and they just did some tweaking with where the colors were.
Yeah. And mind you, it makes sense if there's a light green skin in a Battlefield 6, because if you're fighting in a jungle, the only problem is there's really no jungle map right now, so it didn't make sense to have it.
Yeah, for now there's no jungle map.
For now. I would not be surprised if we're going to get a pack where maybe we're fighting in, like, South Korea or Vietnam or, like, another area of that, because this is basically in the game, it's supposed to basically be World War III.
I will say one of the nicest things that they did with Call of Duty was they made it to where you didn't have to buy the DLC anymore. It just gets added to the game. Which was actually really nice.
The random ass data packs. Yeah.
I think it was nice that we got basically free DLCs at this point.
Well, I mean, you also know why that was, because people stopped buying them after a certain point, because one, they were overpriced, but two, they sometimes broke the game.
Oh yeah, fucking $20 or $30 for a pack that gave you, 4 maps and a zombie map and maybe a weapon?
If that.
I'm currently looking at the reviews on Call of Duty. One of the first things that you see...
I'm going to Battlefield.
Reviews, mostly negative. I'm looking on Steam. User reviews, mostly negative. Underneath it, currently popular.
Yeah, it's got over 1,000 reviews. It's mostly negative, but it when you go to like the Steam store and you go to like the featured and you go to what's currently trending, it's at the top of the list.
Yeah, and Black Ops 7 got nominated for the worst Call of Duty or worst game of the year, basically.
Which, in my opinion, it deserves.
It deserves it. Now, like I said, I'm playing the zombies currently. I don't mind the zombies at all. I actually really enjoy it. They added somewhat farm. It's like a redesigned farm. Zombie map where it's just a survival. Yeah. It's a redesigned farm.
Oh, okay. That's actually kind of cool.
And it's actually really nice. There's actually a pack-a-punch here, the whole 9 yards, and it's actually really fun. Like, I'm on round 15. I'm just waiting for the damn zombie bear to show up.
Speaking of other games on Steam, apparently Doom is on sale right now. Doom: The Dark Ages.
Yep.
I can always play that off of Game Pass.
It's $35.
But if we were to sum up basically why Black Ops 6 failed, or Black Ops 7 failed, whereas Battlefield 6 is succeeding, it's for every reason that people have been saying for the last, what would you say, last 5-10 years, depending on how far back you want to say people have been complaining for certain things, is Battlefield devs and EA. They basically looked around and saw that every Call of Duty since Modern Warfare 2019 has steadily dropped sales. Their own games have steadily dropped sales. Every other AAA company has been getting more and more sales dropped. Whereas you have indie games that break out like Hell Let Loose or Dispatch or Silk Song. Name your
Ready or Not.
Ready or Not. These games from these small studios that sell them out by multiple degrees. And EA is basically the first company to look around and say, you know what? We've been doing the same shit. All of us have been doing the same shit for the last 10 years or so. And it's not worked. We've only gotten more and more complaints, more and more refunds, da-da-da-da. What if we actually do the crazy thing? Which, mind you, game studios have done forever up until the last 5 or 10 years. Why don't we just listen to our customers? Why don't we actually give them a quality product?
I mean, look what CD Projekt Red did when Cyberpunk 2077 first came out. They had to issue like a couple thousand refunds because the game was practically unplayable.
Which, mind you, and this is something I always say to be fair to CD Projekt Red, they were delaying the game because it wasn't ready, and the community bullied them into releasing it, and then complain when it wasn't ready. And I'm like, well, what did you expect? That's like going to a pizza place, ordering a pizza, And then when they say, sorry, we're really busy, well, it'll be ready in 20 minutes, and you demand to have it then, and the cheese isn't even melted. And then you bitch about it.
At that point, I would just be like, I'm just going to go to my house and go do it myself.
Yeah.
That's why whenever I go to get pizza, I just get pizza from Papa Murphy's. They just get I'm not joking. I'm not joking. One of the pizza places up here is Papa Murphy's. Okay, we're going to be talking about food now because you guys brought up pizza. I hate you, Lane, for this one, but you brought up pizza.
You're welcome. I'm making tacos in a bit, Sue. I gotta go in a little bit.
Tacos.
Anyways, I'm a stickler for having specific pizzas. My list for pizzas, like pizza places, is Pacifica, Round Table, Me and Ed's, Domino's, Papa Murphy's, Little Caesars for last. Little Caesars is cardboard.
Little Caesars is if you want pizza on a budget.
Yeah. Actually, no.
It's still good.
Actually,
they got better.
Pacifica Pizza Factory, because Pizza Factory would have to probably be my third. Because the reason
I think we have one up here.
We have one up here, but they're expensive as fuck.
They are. Like, what the hell is up with that? Why are they so damn expensive?
Like, I can understand Papa Murphy's being slightly expensive. Like, it is, like, depending on the size of pizza that you're getting, because they have pretty large pizzas. Like,
oh yeah, the family size is like huge.
Exactly.
You can feel like an army of 40 people with that. Or me.
And imagine if you got it for stuffed crust.
And nobody caught that, what I just said.
A family of 40 people, I heard that.
Or me.
Badass.
I said the only me, nobody caught it. Nobody caught that?
Badass.
Oh, dude. What I do love about Black Ops 7, though, they brought the ray gun Mark II back.
I thought you were going to be saying that they brought back two of the characters from Black Ops 3. Or the zombies.
Oh, they did. They brought back all the characters from Black Ops 3. And their voice actors, except for Takio. Takio does not sound the same.
How recent have you played Black Ops 3?
Not too long ago, actually. But no, Takio does not sound the same from Black Ops 3. He doesn't have the Asian accent anymore.
Okay, and
he sounds American.
Natasha Romanoff from Avengers is supposed to be Russian, yet she has an American accent. If she's in America for a long period of time and has been around and decided to try and blend in, she will start to pick up on the language. She's a spy for a reason.
No.
It's totally not because
also she
Scarlett
basically
Johansson
grew
not
up
be able to do
in
accents
America.
at all. But what was that?
And she also grew up, for the most part, in America during her whole spy career, so that also affects her accent.
I mean, she actually was American. She was never Russian.
Well, it depends. She's Russian. She was born in Russia, but she was, like 7 or 8 when they moved over to America to do the whole
they ended
spy
up
thing.
immediately moving back to Russia, and she was in the whole entire Black Widow program, and she was stuck doing that for a good chunk of her life.
The Red Room program.
That's true, and I'm not denying that. I'm saying we don't actually know how long they were there for, and in terms of actual time. But we know it's probably long enough that she just stuck with the American accent.
She did have a
because usually
she did have a flashback, and she did have a Russian accent on the Black Widow movie.
Well, yeah, but my point is, when you're a young child, it depends on your development and how long you spend.
This was when she was fully grown. She was. This was before she joined SHIELD.
Yeah.
That she ended up getting, she still had the whole entire Russian accent. Because you hear You hear Scarlett Johansson
Attempt one.
attempt one. It's totally not because she can't speak Russian or anything. Or pull off a Russian accent.
I do have to go. My family's getting hangry, so I'm going to make tacos now.
Go make tacos. I made sliders earlier.
Tacos!
Have fun. Well, since he is gone, do you have anything more left to say, Joseph?
The only other thing that I will say is that never judge a game at all unless you actually play it. Because sometimes a game may look weird as hell. Like, there's a lot of games out there that look weird as fuck. And you might judge it by the way the gameplay starts to look. But unless you actually play it, you can't really judge it. You gotta sit there and go, you know what? I don't play this game, so I don't know how it is. But when it comes down to Black Ops 7, I am straight up telling 90% of the people who would probably watch or listen to this, don't touch it. It sucked. The campaign sucked. If you want it for the zombies, by all means get it for the zombies. But do not get it for anything else. Multiplayer is trash. It's bad.
And then there's me. What I have to say is this. If you don't want to have to deal with the nonsense of Call of Duty and want to have a fair outcome and starting out fairly with everybody else, play Halo. Halo is your
Buy a Ford
best
F-350.
What was that?
Buy a Ford F-350.
You mean 343?
F-350. I said buy a Ford. I said buy a Ford F-350.
Okay. Play Halo. Halo's the superior race. Halo is the better game. Better play
so wait, you said you're going to get Battlefield this week?
Maybe.
Okay. I'm thinking about getting it probably tomorrow after work.
Is either Battlefield or the other one that I've been thinking about getting, the one that we have both been playing off and on, Dying Light the Beast, not Dying Light. Yes, Dying Light the Beast.
The Beast?
Yeah, the Beast.
I mean, I would get the Beast for myself, but I'm like, you know what? I think I would have more fun playing. I know, but it's like I have a choice between either Dying Light the Beast or Battlefield 6.
Battlefield 7, the game that hasn't come out yet.
I've been contemplating on getting Battlefield 7 due to the fact that I have 6. Fuck.
Again, Dying Light 7, not Dying Light 7, Battlefield 7, the game that hasn't come out yet.
It's never.
Hey, guess what? I got the game Dying Light 7. It hasn't come out yet, but I still got it. My dad works with Nintendo. God, I wonder how many people had actually had that type of person growing up in class.
Probably a lot.
My dad works in Nintendo.
My dad works at Microsoft. He can get you banned. God, I remember those fucking kids in the Call of Duty ages.
Yeah. You guys suck.
You suck. You guys don't like me.
You guys suck. Oh, God, no.
What?
There's new free content on Borderlands 4.
Oh, no.
They have a Christmas mission.
Oh. Yo.
Your character becomes Krampus. You know who Krampus is, right?
The evil Santa.
Yeah.
Essentially the evil Santa.
Yeah. Why is Krampus evil Santa? Why couldn't they just name him something different? Like...
Evil Santa.
Yes, evil Santa. Yo, oh ho ho, I'm evil Santa. Instead of yo ho, ho ho ho, oh ho ho, oh oh oh,
oh ho, ho ho ho,
oh oh oh, I'm evil Santa. I am skinny and I don't have a big ol' beard.
I don't have the big old belly.
Thank you for listening to our podcast. If you wanted to listen to more, hit that like button and hit that notification bell. And if you want to be able to have us talk more about any other topic that you wanted to listen to, put a comment down below on the whole entire podcast video on YouTube. Or if you're on Spotify or any of the other links in the description, we'll have it down low in the link of the description just for you guys to be able to find it. And support us on Patreon. We'll have more stuff posted in unedited videos and also unedited podcasts right there. See you guys next time. Peace.